Testing 1 2, mic check 1 2. Yo, what's good? I appreciate y'all for tuning in this Wednesday night. Well, we're gonna cover 3 stories. 2 of the stories are ridiculous. 2 of the stories I think are so ridiculous. We're gonna cover 3. 2 of the stories are so ridiculous. I had to actually find a positive story to put in the middle. So you got like dumbassness, positive story, dumbassness. I didn't want to put too much ridiculousness in one video, so I tried to balance it out with a positive story that was done. So we're going to talk about that. As always, my name is Marcus. I'm an attorney. Here we do attorney reactions to current events, trending news, whatever you all send me. I have only watched the positive story. I haven't watched the 2 negative stories, so it's going to be interesting to actually see them, but we're going to talk about it. Again, attorney, not your attorney, not legal advice, infotainment purposes. Go find a real lawyer in your area, not a guy off YouTube. Even though I am a real lawyer, don't find a guy off YouTube. Go find a real lawyer, all that good stuff. All right, now, before we dive into this first story, in a lot of jurisdictions, like anytime you touch a government employee, oftentimes it's an elevated charge. You see that at a lot of state levels. You see it at the federal level. If I punch Joe Citizen in the face, not that big of a deal. If I'm in court and I punch the court clerk, might be assault on a government official that could carry an aggravated charge. So this story is actually, I guess, terrible, but also I don't know. I can't understand it because I don't know. Let's go ahead and watch the video first. Then we'll dive into it. And we'll do a breakdown once we check this out. So let's go ahead. Hey, keep your active status. If you are, just pay the bar dues and take the courses so you can stay up on your legal education. It's not that much money. I think bar dues $360. I'm just saying. Hey, even when I retire, I'm gonna stay in active status because I may want to get my old ass up and take 1 client or 2 just so I can have some shit to do in the courtroom. But let's check out this first story. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna give a little bit of a legal breakdown where we talk about some criminal charges, state, federal jurisdictions, aggravating factors, and sentencing enhancements. So let's go ahead and jump into this first story.
And we're developing Tonight, there is a $250,000 reward in the search for the person who killed a U.S. Postal Service mail carrier. He was delivering mail in DeKalb County when someone opened fire on his mail truck.
Bro, this is actually ridiculous. I remember at one point in DC, I don't know if you all at one point in DC, this was actually like a thing where like mail truck drivers, postal workers were getting robbed and jacked and packages taken. Like, bruh, let people do their damn job because I don't know. This is ridiculous. They have a reward $250,000. This is ridiculous, and I'm gonna just be honest. Is 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 giving targeted to me? You purposely shoot up a mail truck. Like a mail truck is an obvious thing that stands out. If you're shooting at a mail truck, yeah, it is not given just from what we gathered in this small uh introduction to this story. It's not giving that it was a stray bullet. It's given, like you said, that like they said that it was an actual targeted shooting. So it's definitely given 100% uh premeditation. A lot of times when you see these types of cases, it's not all the time, but a lot of times is a few things. It's either something that's targeted to that individual, or I have seen weird, heinous crimes like this in the past, where it's like maybe like a gang initiation thing or something to that effect. Either way, both of them are absolutely ridiculous.
Someone opened fire on his mail truck. John Taisha Fernandez, live in DeKalb County, where the victim's co-workers are very concerned.
Karen and George, this is the post office on Wesley Chapel and Snapfinger Roads, and we're here because this is where DeQuavius Graves would get his mail truck, head out for a shift, and this is where he would return. Now, he was driving a mail van that looked just like this one. A spokesperson for USPS told us since the shooting, counselors have been at this location to comfort staff as police and other investigators try to figure out why someone killed a mail carrier on the job.
That shit is ridiculous.
All I know is he was just on his route and he got shot.
Family of DeQuavius Graves, also known as Quay, can't figure out who would kill such a gentle soul, especially while Quay was just doing his job delivering mail Thursday night.
Whenever he walked into the room, you know, he just brings his energy, just bright smile. You can't not notice him.
When someone shot and killed Quay here on Oxford Drive, a neighbor's surveillance camera recorded this video. DeKalb County Police and federal investigators are using it to figure out if someone targeted the victim because of his job with the U.S. Postal Service or if there's some other motive. USPS is posting this reward flyer all over the DeKalb County neighborhood. Police have been canvassing since Thursday's shooting. They're offering $250,000 for information that leads to an arrest. Relatives say Quay was a hard worker and had been working for USPS for about 3 years. Co-workers showed up to his mom's house.
Yo, this story is sad as fuck, bro. Yeah, I turned his ass in for $25. I turned his ass in for free. I wish I knew who it was. I turned him in for free. I don't like yeah, I turn somebody in, bro. If you commit a crime like this, I'm a law-abiding citizen 99.8% of the time. I will turn somebody in. With this, I guess a few interesting talking points for purposes of what's going on here in this story is how prosecutors would actually charge this if and when, and hopefully they catch this individual. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't see anything short of a first degree murder just based on the facts. I mean, the mail truck was targeted. And if you saw the video, I don't know if that was actually video surveillance footage from the event. That'll be big. But based on that footage they showed an Amazon truck there, a mail truck pulling beside them. I don't know if that was a random video image they showed or if that's actually video image of the incident. I hope it is, but I seriously doubt it considering they having this reward up. If it was a video, they probably would have a lot more potentially to go on. But anytime you have these ambush style shootings prosecutors normally say, hey, this is premeditated and deliberated because it was planned. You specifically targeted this individual with the intent to utilize a firearm, commit a murder. So it's probably very likely going to be first-degree murder. Because the victim was a U.S. postal worker performing a federal duty, in addition to a first-degree murder charge, it could trigger some other charges. And if I was a prosecutor, I will just pile them on. Obstruction of mail delivery charges. I would actually try to get with local prosecutors at the state level to see if the state were willing to also pursue homicide charges. Normally, that's very rare. Normally, I don't think I've ever had a case as a defense attorney where both simultaneously federal homicide and state homicide charges. I think I maybe had one. If I didn't, I think I maybe seen one, but it's very rare. Normally, the state will drop its charges if the feds are inclined to pursue federal charges. But hey, this is a perfect situation and a perfect fact pattern where hell, both of them should apply and could apply and should apply, in my personal opinion. I don't know, man. That's sad. This dude was just trying to fucking do his damn job, and I don't know if it was clearly the shooting appears targeted based on the information. I don't know if it was targeted for a specific. I know this guy and I don't mess with them, or something happened, or some gang initiation. But I definitely hope that they find this individual. Aggravating factors, sentence and enhancement. Talk about. If you kill a postal worker or a federal employee, like we said, it could impact sentencing. Federal guidelines essentially put in specific nuances to protect federal personnel. They have enhancements for attacks on federal personnel, which can increase the penalties. The role of the reward in policing is to elicit help from the community. Like, at $250, I'm fucking turning them in. I'm just telling you right now. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But this is something that's actually ridiculous. I definitely hope that they actually catch this individual. And when they say like bury him under the jail, legitimately, I hope they bury him under the jail. Now, let's talk about this next story, because we got this first story and the last story are so dumb. I was like, let me find something positive to talk about. Now, this is a very great story, a very outstanding story of a young man who has a passion for science and is actually trying to do something productive with it. So you know what? I'm actually going to play this story. Let's just go and play it up, because this one is easy. It's no, honestly, real talk too. And I know a lot of people would judge a book by the cover too, because like, if you look at the comments, 98% of them were positive. Some of the comments were ignorant, but salute to this young man for finding something he enjoyed doing, actually doing it, is helping people. And this guy is smart as fuck. So salute to him. Let's check this story out.
Welcome back. We want to tell you about a local social media influencer who's getting a lot of likes for his scientific research. He's using the Everglades as his backdrop, but his personal style is front and center as he breaks the mold in the world of microbiology. NBC6's Guamay Martin tells us his story.
This national park is a major hub for research here in Florida, but there are still many mysteries within its ecosystem, something that this unconventional scientist is trying to uncover.
Yeah, I feel like,
yo, shout out to this kid. Yeah, like, this dude is like, he clearly got like a degree in biology or something, and he in his hometown in the damn Everglades working on environmental shit. Like, yo, I don't know, that's a big deal. This dude's smart as fuck. He probably gonna end up doing some very big shit outside of this, which is already a big deal.
you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, because you never truly know like what someone is doing or who they are. Thank you. I think what makes me stand out is my personal style. Me just being myself and not conforming to the standard of a scientist.
Jordan King is committed to science, and what Flock can tell us about the changes in the Everglades over time due to human intervention, such as freshwater restoration.
So flock is looser and swell is more compact.
But
Now, when he said flock is looser, that's crazy. I took a biology class a few months ago, and I'm like, what the hell? Flock of flame? I I had no clue, but once he explains it, it makes perfect sense in describing how everything impacts the ecosystem, and that's one of the reasons we actually probably should try to actually take care of shit.
what's flock?
The flock is what helps to form the sediment. So without flock, then there's no sediment. And if there's no sediment, that means that, plants can't grow because plants need soil and sediment to grow. Without plants, animals don't have anything to eat or like inhabit. And then if they don't have anything to eat, then the ecosystem becomes like a whole mess.
And if animals don't have anything to eat, you know who else don't got shit to eat? Us. So this is actually very important shit that he's monitoring the health of the Everglades in general, and that's probably something that he could probably carry and utilize in other places that have similar types of environments.
How many of these have you collected over the years?
Over the years,
Or across just your research in general?
definitely over 200.
His dedication has earned him a master's degree from Florida International University.
I reached out to about 40 professors before I got a yes.
I think his hat is consistent with him being in the Everglades. He like if I'm in the swamp, I want twigs and fig leaves and shit hanging out of my damn hat, just as a matter of course. I mean, hey, I don't know. Most scientists that I've seen or know are like they all actually kind of weird because they're just smart as fuck. So they're all kind of awkward. So actually, he's different. That's just I think that's how most science personalities are. Like you really think people was like, yo, I really want to go sit down and have a drink with fucking Albert Einstein. Fuck no. people probably weren't going to be like, yo, man, Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla seem like two good dudes to go down and have some ale and holler at some wenches with. No. That's not. I said it like they were back in biblical times or something, but no, they're like scientists are normally guys who have unique, different personalities, and I think this guy's personality to me is consistent with somebody who fucking probably has a high IQ and kind of a science guy, And I think they actually showed him short, saying that he was. See, now they got the right logo there. It says Jordan King Scientist, but in the beginning they was like this social media influencer, and I was like, damn, social media influencer. This dude fucking smart as fuck.
Heard back from like 2 people. Everyone else didn't have funding.
And he just needed that one professor to jumpstart his research,
I worked with John Kamenetsky,
which he now shares on social media.
I just got bored one day and just started posting videos because I thought my research was cool and people might find it cool, and then it just kind of took off from there. An iguana, and we also got a Cuban nightingale.
And whether he's bringing awareness to invasive species,
retweet some of their papers,
giving grad school advice, or collecting flock samples, one thing is clear: Jordan's fascination with the field.
You're just kind of like inspiring people and kind of pushing them to like.
All right, Jordan, we're gonna finish watching your story, but you smart as hell and you brave as hell. Ain't no way I'm walking around with my crotch below the Everglades water unless I got on a plastic waterproof diaper. Man, I don't know if he got on some special trousers, but this dude is smart as fuck. Is he doing something positive? But man, ain't no way I'm walking through the damn Everglades. Nah, I'm just not doing it, man. Nah, that don't sound like it's going to work out well. It wouldn't work out well for me. He's a scientist. Maybe but me, I'm talking from a layman's perspective. I'm not a scientist, but man, ain't no way I would be doing that, Jordan. Shout out to you though.
Get involved in science if they're interested.
Jordan says that looking ahead, he would love to do more of his own research, even exploring places like the Amazon. And he would love to continue sharing that journey with his community on social media. I'm Guamay Martel, NBC6.
Hey, shout out to him. That was actually amazing. That was actually an amazing story. very positive. Definitely not your traditional scientist, but he does have personality traits based on what I see in that video of how scientists are. I trust me, I know some scientists who they know all about drug precursors and neurosurgeons, and they all kind of, they're just a little bit different. They kind of, everybody else going right, they kind of going left type of personality. So that's dope. And like I said, he brave as hell, because I'd be damned if I'm walking through the Everglades with my crotch under the swamp water. I like, nah, bruh. Like, I'm not jumping in swamp water unless I got to jump in swamp water to save my life. But hey, shout out to him. Now let's go ahead and talk about this final story. And before we get in this final story, I gotta lay the foundation. Okay, I've done Instacart, but I've never done a food delivery service. But if I did do a food delivery service, I will tell you, picking up food, particularly with French fries in the car, man, that first 2 minutes, it would be hard for me not to eat your shit. Literally right now, if you were like, hey, if I could hit you up and was like, yo, I'm stopping at McDonald's, you want something? If you say, yeah, it's if I'm bringing your food back, if I get you McDonald's, it's 100% certainty that I'm eating at least 3 of your French fries out of the bag. Then once they get kind of cool after a minute or 2, I'm good. But hey, I haven't eaten McDonald's, like a McDonald's burger, in probably 5 or 6 years. Shit, when the last time did I eat a McDonald's burger? It had to be, God, I can't even remember. It might be more than that. But it's 3 things that I will go to McDonald's and get: some fucking French fries, Oreo McFlurry whenever that piece of shit machine is working, and occasionally I go get an apple pie. So I think we all can universally agree that French fries are fucking delicious. Like we all can universally agree that they're delicious. Now we could argue about which fast food restaurant has the best French fries. I'm going McDonald's, but that's just my personal opinion. But are French fries so delicious that you would actually shoot a person over? Like, I don't know if they that delicious. French fries are scrumptious, but I don't know if it's shoot somebody over delicious. So let's go ahead and check out this next story. I actually haven't even watched this story. So I only watched the positive story. I did not watch the ignorant stories. So we're going to dive into this ignorant story and see how did a crime happen over Idaho Spuds?
An 18-year-old accused of killing a friend after a disagreement over food is...
Just that introduction gave me a headache. 18-year-old kills his friend over food. Teenagers love food. Teenagers will fight over food. I remember being 18, 5 wings and fries, mumbo sauce on the side. If somebody would have knocked my food out of my hand, it would have been a fight, but I don't know if I would have killed somebody over some mumbo sauce and wings.
An 18-year-old accused of killing a friend after a disagreement over food is now in custody 2 weeks after the shooting.
LaMarcus Darden Jr. is accused of shooting Jarvis Davis at a Fort Worth apartment after Davis would not share his French fries.
Bro, they weren't even your French fries. Like, see, okay, hold up, real quick. In any capacity, this is dumb. I didn't know that. And again, regardless of whose fries they were, it's stupid. But I thought that the guy had fries and maybe the dude knocked them out of his hand or ate them. It wasn't even your fries. The other guy refused to share his fries, and you got upset. Yo, this is some drug shit right here. This is I don't know. This is actually ridiculous. Yeah, I take a look at it. I take a look and check them out. I got you. I take a look at it and check them out, and we could see what's up with them, and maybe use a few on this Friday's live stream. I got you. I definitely do that. I appreciate you too for dropping a comment. Checkers fries, bro. What? You Checkers fries, bro? Nah, bro. I can't believe you, my brother, man. But Check his file. He looked like he would do something like that. That's fucking crazy, bro. Like, yeah, like this dude, throw him away right along with. They weren't even your fries, bro. That's actually crazy.
Darden Jr. is accused of shooting Jarvis Davis at a Fort Worth apartment after Davis would not share his French fries. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager spoke to the victim's mom today. Peyton.
Steve, and multiple people witnessed this shooting inside of an apartment, including children. So Fort Worth police.
God damn. Damn, I'm mad he got Marcus in his name. Then this dude, this is the ultimate. Now, I mean, you know, not that I'm condoning you shooting anybody over French fries, but like, if you were going to shoot anybody over anything, it could behoove you to make sure it wasn't 55,000 people and children around to actually see this happen. Now, I would this is a tragedy. A life was lost. A person made an idiotic move, and their life is probably going to be over. Generally, because they're going to be in custody for a long ass time. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to sound ignorant, but I do want to know what kind of fries they are. I'm interested in what kind of fries were at issue. And I'm gonna be honest, yo, like, if I was like the CEO of McDonald's and I'm like, yo, this happened, like, your fries were so fire that somebody got that hot over somebody else not sharing them. I'm pretty sure they aren't going to tell the restaurant, but I really hope they do.
Tell me they were confident in who they were looking for. We now know this 18-year-old suspect was tracked down all the way to Tyler, Texas. That's about 140 miles away from Fort Worth. He was tracked down to a hotel. Fort Worth police tell me it's possible he has family in that area, but he's now back in North Texas. That suspect is at the Tarrant County Jail tonight.
It's so senseless.
Senseless. That's how Sharika Kennedy describes the murder of her son.
Why? Now,
that's fucking terrible. I agree with you, Mom. This is senseless and should never have happened.
That's the question. Why? No, my baby was probably genuinely his friend. My baby wasn't expecting him to shoot him. Everybody in the house was like, they thought he was joking about the fries.
19-year-old Jarvis Davis shot and killed inside this West Fort Worth apartment near Camp Bowie in 820 back on January 28th. Witnesses told police a group just got back from grabbing food at Wingstop.
Wingstop, bruh, that fries is ass, bruh. Bruh. Wingstop fries is, I don't know, bruh. Wingstop fries, they actually might got the worst fries in the fry game. Like Wingstop fries, like I don't fuck with fries that got like mad potato skin on them. Wingstop fries be having potato skin on. Over Wingstop, bro. I mean, over anything is ridiculous. This is a tragedy. Condolences and to the family. But over Wingstop, bro, of all the fries in the world, fucking Wingstop fries actually might be the worst. I'd rather have Ore-Ida fries that you actually make at home. Is that what they call it in the red bag? Than fucking Wingstop. Wingstop fries is ass, bro. Man, nah. They specifically said Wingstop. They specifically said fries. It was the regular nasty ass fries, bro. And it definitely that actually make this story much worse. Like, actually would give him a much he should be maxed out at whatever sentence he get. But if it was any way to enhance it for the lackluster wings that this happened over, they should do that.
When there was an argument, investigators say Davis didn't share his fries with the suspect, later identified as 18-year-old Lamar.
This, hold on, I want to delete. I want to get the subtitles out of the way because my man Wolverine said that this dude, he looked like he would do something like that. This dude's a goof troop, bro. This dude's a straight goofy, and yeah, he definitely deserved whatever outcome he's about to get.
Marcus Darden.
My son's girlfriend was laying on his lap at the time of it. And she said she just heard a glass break, a gunshot and a glass break.
Fort Worth police say Darden pulled out a handgun, shot Davis in the head, and took off from the complex. He was tracked down.
What the fuck? This dude might have been on fucking angel dust or some shit. He might have been on this dude might have been on PCP or something, bro. That's like crackhead shit. Like, pardon my language, but that's giving real like a real drug, like a drug that like make your teeth fall out and you get blisters on your face and shit. That's actually crazy.
Nearly 2 weeks later. Kennedy, a mother of 8, now with a missing piece in her family and frustrated considering she says her son and Darden were friends.
How it happened is just, I'm never going to be okay with it. I'm never going to be okay with it.
And Darden transferred to the Tarrant County Jail yesterday. He is charged with murder. This evening, we reached out to his attorney. They got back to us. The attorney tells us he's not ready to make a public statement at this time.
There's no public statement to be made. I say it. If I said it once, I say it again. Do not make public statements, attorneys. Just leave it alone. Some things are better left not said. Let me talk about this comment real quick. Shout out to R. Royster. What about the argument that a teenage brains aren't fully developed? Yeah, that's fact. A teenager's brain isn't fully developed. That I don't give a flying fuck about that. Like I don't give a damn about an undeveloped brain. At 18-year-old, you knew what the hell you were doing. I think that you were aware of the consequences of your reactions, of your actions. Why would you say that? Because you fucking hauled ass and left out of there. You flew 140 some odd miles to another place in Texas to be with family. So I don't give a damn that a teenager's brain is underdeveloped. You shot somebody over some stupid ass shit, over the nastiest fries in the game, one of the nastiest fries in the game, Wingstop, and then you left. So you were aware that your action was wrong. You were aware of the consequences of those actions because you damn sure didn't stick around to wait until law enforcement came. So for me, I don't give a flying fuck about that. Now, of course, if I'm his defense attorney, I'm going to say that 100%. I'm going to be like, he wasn't aware of the consequences of his actions. We talked about the standard for, if someone was insane under the M. Norton theory or I think it's what is it? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's like the model penal code standard or something like that. But we broke those down in other videos. His attorney, if he has a good attorney, is actually going to do a forensic evaluation to actually see if the client is in fact competent. But me personally, I don't give a damn if his brain wasn't fully developed or not. It was developed enough for him to know what the hell he did, so he got out of there. So that's kind of my opinion and take. Y'all let me know what y'all think real quick. I want to see something. I'm gonna see if I can find. Let me see. Let's see. I want to see if I can find some information real quick. Let me see. Real quick. I'm just trying. Damn, this shit. I don't even see them. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Okay, they don't even got Wingstop on the list. I just wanted to see when we rating French fries to see how they play out. Best fast food fries, top tier. You got McDonald's at 1, Chick-fil-A 2, Five Guys at 3, Raising Cane's at 4, and Arby's curly fries at 5. Then we got the 5 worst fast food fries: Burger King, Wendy's, Sonic Drive-In, KFC. KFC fries is ass, bro. They give you just a whole potato with skin on that bitch and everything. KFC fries are Jack in the Box. They don't even got Wingstop on the list. So like that's actually crazy work for this to happen in any event. But it's actually even worse. He should get a sentencing enhancement because it was fucking Wingstop fries. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one. I'm gonna check my email, get back to you, and see if we can include one of those stories. Are going to make it on Friday's show. Friday's show is interesting. It's going to be about, I guess the question that we're going to dive into is, when would you call the authorities on your child? Under what circumstances? So we're going to take a look at a case where a parents called the authorities on their child, and we're going to look at how it played out. And did the kid actually do anything wrong? Will the parents justify? It's going to be a good one. It's probably about a 10-minute video. We'll probably just cover that and maybe one more story, because I promise I'm gonna check the email to see what was up there. Yo, that's it for this video. Y'all behave yourselves. French fries are good, but if somebody don't share your French fries, bro, just let them be. It's not that serious. No French fries are that good. Y'all be safe, be blessed. Have a good night. Peace. Let me see. All right. Later.